Men and women gather separately and together in non-scripted conversations over the topics at hand. The people and their responses are real. No telling what's gonna happen. It's his and hers. Let's jump in.
And we are back yet again with another opportunity for the His and Her podcast. I am Latoya.
I'm Latasha.
I am Ashley.
Ebony.
And as always, we dive into questions, figure out what our answer is going to be, and we share just our take on what the question may be. So let's get into it. Okay. Do we expect single men to provide everything for a single woman with kids?
No. Even if I didn't have kids, I wouldn't expect that.
No.
You got to bring something to the table.
Is it?
No.
Yeah, I mean, no.
So we all on board with no?
Yeah, that's a no.
Definitely no.
I feel like when you come to the table with children, you should be able to provide for them out of pocket.
Yeah,
yourself
Facts.
first.
They my kids.
And if
Exactly.
they're mine. And if you're going to date me, then dating me would entail having a relationship with them at some point.
Right.
But right off bat saying, do we expect single men to provide everything? No.
Because they're providing for their kids like that.
True, but y'all know that there are women out there that think that they should.
Yeah, there are some
We
women who
just,
believe
it
that.
ain't us.
Look, my child is 20, so I don't care. I have no say anymore. My child
You got
is
a
grown.
20-year-old?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I have no say.
Yo.
So yeah, when my man comes to the table, he better be able to provide for me.
Yeah.
That's it. But you're not asking him to provide for you and your child.
No,
That's
my child's taken care of. He can take care of himself.
that's it.
You
Yeah.
look 20 yourself, girl.
know.
Okay.
What? Don't cry.
Drink your water, ladies.
Man.
Facts.
Okay, who's going to the next question? That was a no-brainer, huh?
Shake it up, shake it up. Dig deep, get a go.
Yeah, I was about to say that shake get nothing.
Uh-oh. So you know one of them questions are in there. Uh-oh.
Nah, I hope it's that way. No. In a relationship, you want a certain type of significant other. Can you provide what you're asking for? That's kind of like the same question.
So whatever it is that you're asking of your partner, can you bring that to the table?
Yeah, are you
yourself?
also bringing
Yeah.
that to the table? That what you?
It
I mean,
could.
I would hope that
Well, okay, let's talk about this because I think that, we in this Kevin Samuels, it makes me think about him all the time, y'all. I know everybody's trying to look, but like when you look at that show, Crazy Things, there's women on there that have expectations of they want a man with 6 figures and they making $25,000.
Yeah.
They want a man with a Mercedes Benz and they got a bucket.
And they want them to be 6-7 feet tall.
Yes,
something
like
type of-
realistically, are we?
I'm 6 feet tall. Shoot.
Ain't nothing
I'm
but
gonna look up.
Nothing wrong with it, but the 6-7 feet tall men making 6 figures with no kids, no drama. The spectrum is like slim.
It
Like,
But I think also when it comes to bringing to the table, you have to have realistic expectations of your partner.
Gotcha.
Like realistically, whatever it is that I'm asking of you, I need to have that within me as well. So if I want you to be patient, if I want you to be kind, if I want you to be loving, if I want you to be able to provide,
Oh yeah.
I need to come to the table with something in the providing area as well.
Exactly.
Because
Right.
what if we fall on hard times?
Who's gonna pick up?
Yeah.
That's why I don't look. I don't believe in 50-50. We are both 100, right? There's gonna be areas where I'm not gonna be able to pick up, or I cannot fulfill.
Mm-hmm.
You got my back.
Exactly.
That's all I need to know. There's
Yeah.
gonna be things that I don't even know my damn self.
Mm-hmm.
You may not know, but shit, can we put
gotta
our hands together?
come
We
up with
can
an
get
answer.
this
out, we'll
this shit
see.
together.
Exactly.
Right.
I'll help with the assist if you
But
just
man,
pull out. It doesn't even
okay.
matter.
I don't give a fuck who scores. I just
Man.
need points on the board.
That's
Okay.
it. So we can win
Yes.
because we're a team.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
the mindset. That
That's
truly
it.
is the mindset that we need to
Facts.
have when it comes to that, is being able to provide. Because like that show. Those unrealistic expectations. I'd be like, girl, you just set yourself up for failure.
I know. He's coming to get
really,
you,
like
sis.
you really got on here low bar, looking way up for him to be high bar.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he has to jump
Yeah.
for what? Like, what are you offering? What are you bringing to the table to where a man is even willing to do that for you and provide for you in that way? Like, work that hard. Like, man, I see her working hard. Sis working hard for herself.
Yeah.
I better not come to the table like a slouch. Oh, okay. Because if you can't match my energy when it comes to work ethic, there's going to be a problem. And not necessarily you have to have the same goals, aspirations, but you got to strive for something in your own life. Like,
Right.
what is it that you want as a man first?
Yeah.
And then what is it that I want as a woman? And then what do we want coming
Together.
together? Because it doesn't
Right.
always have to be, we have to be on the same page in everything. Because like you said, if you good with finances, let me
Baby,
just
take
let
the
you know,
book.
here the book.
Take
Right
the
there.
checkbook.
How much money you
That's
need?
less
Let
of
me
a
send it to
headache.
you
Right.
real quick.
Exactly.
Right?
Less work for me.
That's it.
And then in some relationships, shit, I may be good in the home. It may not be good in the work field, but y'all both have to have an understanding.
Yeah.
If
Exactly.
y'all don't understand, then what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
Nothing.
If I'm
That's
home,
true.
tending to everything at home, the responsibilities of the house, making sure that things are in order according to us, not according to somebody else's relationship,
Nobody
then
else's
guess what?
expectations.
And
'Cause
you're
you
good
don't
at
pay
making
my
the money,
bills.
and you don't have a problem making the money. Go get the money, babe. I'll be here. I'll make sure whatever needs to happen gets taken care of. But it's a team effort.
It
It is
sure
a team
is.
effort. And then if y'all like the age that I am, and if kids come about in this relationship, my pregnancy would be considered geriatric. So if anything medical happens, are you able to take care of everything?
So, you know, we got to cut out for a commercial break. We'll be right back in a few minutes.
Are you a poet for the people? Illuminating the emotions of those who know what suffering from an unjust system feels like. Everyone doesn't have the opportunity to hold a crowd by the ears, so for us to take on that role with our God-given craft, it's only right. Are you a poet for the people? A destiny meant not for the weak. We too have suffered trials and tribulations, experienced in rebuilding what was once torn down with the words that we speak.
No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Commercial cleaning. We educate people on compliance to get through the COVID crisis. Call us at 502-299-0714. No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Again, that's 502-299-0714. Want your brand or business featured on The Plug? Advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. Again, advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. We got the eyes that are looking for you.
Changing Image Barbershop is your best choice for your family haircuts. Just off of Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center. Changing Image Barbershop has lots of parking and plenty of seats inside with a great family environment where every customer is treated professionally and like family. They specialized in the newest styles and cuts. Changing Image is the best barbershop in the Ville. They now have a braider and over 15 barbers available to you.
Can we get a finger? Okay.
Hey, Ashley, I think it's your turn to pick out the
Yeah,
card.
because we are back. Oh, Lord.
Was that the one I just put back?
No, I think that's the one.
Oh,
Okay.
gosh. What is what is most important in relationships? Sex, respect, compatibility, or dependability?
What's most important?
Most
For me,
important.
for me personally, dependability.
Me too.
I gotta be able to depend on you. Like, for real.
Because sex, I feel like you can teach anybody anything else.
No,
I can't say that.
I need you to pull my back out.
I can't say that.
There are some
You
things.
can't teach
There are
everybody
some-
everything.
there are some
They gotta
things
come
that
with
can
some
be taught.
fundamentals.
Thank you.
Yeah, you gotta come with some fundamentals already.
Well, I guess
like,
ain't mad
you
at
I
know,
still
Nobody
want you to
can
blow my
teach.
back out.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Of course, that's.
You
but
better come with
at the
your
end of the
A-game.
day,
So what were the other two? I know
Um,
dependability.
Respect, compatibility,
Ooh,
or dependability. It's kind of hard because I feel like with respect will come everything else. If I respect you, then I know I can depend on you, and shit, we should. I don't know about I don't know. I don't have an
know.
answer for that one because I want
don't
it all.
know.
I'm greedy.
What
I'm
would be your
stingy.
first? What was the
Well,
most
I
important?
guess my love language is acts of service. So for me,
Me too.
dependability is
too.
like
Me
one.
too.
If I can't depend, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're not consistent, if I
Dependability.
can't do dependability,
I can be
like,
by my
that's a
damn
wrap.
self.
And me
Like,
being able
yeah.
to depend on you will cause me to respect you
you
more.
more.
Yeah.
Okay?
Because you're
Exactly.
noticing that, dang, her plate's already full.
Full.
Like she's already got a lot on her plate. Here I am. I'm not selfish. I'm about to what? He's not selfish?
Exactly.
What you need? Like I appreciate that. Because if you
Yeah.
lighten my load when it comes to whatever it is I'm dealing with, and you give it your all, even if you mess it up, I'm gonna appreciate that. Because that's
Girl.
one less thing I had to worry
Man.
about or do. And I think that's a
Exactly.
really big thing when you talk about relationships. Because I'm gonna be honest, when it comes to basing a relationship off of sex, you know, there's 24 hours in a day.
Right.
How many of those hours are you really about to devote to that act, right? So if your goal is to win or to achieve and succeed in life, you can't base a relationship off of sex, because if your partner is not able to help
Perform.
you
Yeah.
Yeah.
with several tasks that are on your table,
Yeah.
all they good for
Is
is
sex.
between the sheets.
Yeah.
Well, you by yourself, you may as well be single. So
Yeah.
even though that may be a factor, I feel like that dependability piece is really big, especially for me when I know how heavy my plate is, how
Yeah.
full my plate can get, because I like to help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, what's wrong?
Yeah.
Let's come up with a solution. Well, what
Yeah.
about this? Have you ever thought about that? So when people come to me and they're asking questions of me,
Mhm.
I like to give of myself. Well, I'm always giving of myself. So knowing that I have a partner by me
Facts.
who knows that about me, who
Mhm.
sees me giving in that way,
Yeah.
and they're like, babe, let me just lighten your load a little bit.
Yeah.
It
You
don't
like-
gotta be a lot.
You be like that TikTok. Ooh. You be like, ooh.
Like, talk to me. Talk
Man,
to
you
me.
speaking my
It hits a
language.
little different. It hits a little different.
Definitely.
It does. It does. It does.
And if I can't depend on you, I ain't gonna want to have sex with you anyway. I'm like, so.
I was just thinking that
Be
in my head.
completely
I can't depend on you.
Okay.
I'm
you
Right.
want
Okay.
too
She like, I'm handling this when you should have been handling it.
I got direct
Okay. I'm tired.
Give you
Look.
instructions.
I don't even want to. I'm tired. Gone.
That's funny. I guess it's my turn, huh?
Mhm.
Are we finished with that question? I think a whole lot of women would say sex, y'all. I can tell you, I know a whole lot of women that number one
But if you
priority
want
is
some-
sex.
but
But
if
they
you
ain't
want
got no
something-
good relationships either.
Okay. Then that's there it is.
I'm selfish. I want it all. I want good sex, respect,
Of course we want it all, but
Absolutely,
it's
yeah,
still
but
what
when
was
you talk
the
about
top.
the-
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
When
like,
you
which
talk
one?
about
They
the
Well,
top
all
one.
equal to me.
I'm like, dependability, it falls and
Yeah.
it covers a multitude of grace. Like yes.
You're covered.
You're covered.
Okay, this
Look.
question.
Oh Lord Jesus.
If you are an independent woman, why do you need a man?
Why not have a
Companionship.
man? Like why not?
I'm like,
have
I
a
can't
man?
fuck myself.
I mean, the roles can only
You
take me so far. Like,
You can.
I still want that.
I mean, you
body
can
to
get
body.
off, but it ain't the same.
You can.
It ain't holding you afterwards.
It ain't.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
still want that sweat on me.
I want to be able to have somebody to vent to spend time with, travel with, compare. You know what I'm
to
saying?
grow with.
To grow with.
I want somebody to cry on sometimes.
That too, to cry with,
Heck
a
yeah.
teammate. You
To
know what
share
I'm
my
saying?
dreams with.
Exactly.
Smack my ass.
What you say?
Hey,
Shoot.
good job.
Okay.
Baby.
Man. Shoot.
Maggie.
You need a partner.
Yes.
Like,
I need a partner in
man.
crime.
Facts.
Because if we're going to have kids, we're going to have to talk about these ugly kids
Man,
and laugh at them.
Please.
Yeah.
They going to be his ugly kids. Get
I'm
your
like-
ugly kids out.
Call them
Man.
blessed and beautiful. Blessed and beautiful.
But you do.
Being independent is important, especially when you grew up. I know for many of us, we grew up in single parent homes. when you really think about it. So you've seen your mom or your dad, you know, because we're not going to exclude men who raise their children when the mother is in prison. But when you have that one person, you're taught to be independent.
Yeah.
But I think that having to be so strong all the time,
It's tiring.
it's so tiring.
It is.
It's so draining.
You just want to
and
break down.
you do. It's like every day you have to convince yourself, I'm good, I'm great, but you're really not. So having that partner there for me, it matters because he knows. He knows when I'm having a good day. He'll know when I'm not having a good day. He'll be like, man, I know you had a long day. Let me go, you know, run some bath water. Let me go, you know, make you something to eat. I know you like breakfast. You want some pancakes. Like, being
and
able
what
to just
you'll
be
get from
there.
that, hey,
You know, like, hey, you know, I took care of the kids, or, you know, just helping out. Again, that dependability piece matters. But it has to be also taught. So again, when you talk about being that independent woman, and you're talking about a culture where we've really seen a lot of singlehood in relations to living life, and especially now in selfie world, you know, where you can go to a museum and take a selfie. Come on, like we've really desensitized ourselves and the role of a man and a woman together at home and coming up together, to where children have a healthy and happy childhood, because a lot of kids are battling mental illness because of the parents they have, right? So just thinking about having that partner, for me, honestly, I mean, it's a good thing, and respecting a man, learning how to engage with them and hearing their conversation. Like, I want a man's point of view sometimes. Like, I love my girlfriends. Like,
Of course.
but sometimes I want to hear, what? You remember that one episode? Let me show this to you real quick. What you think about this? Because how men think is so
totally different. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I love the way men think, honestly. I do.
Yeah.
I prefer it over women's thoughts sometimes, just because they're so chill and they don't care. Like it don't bother them.
The
They're
thoughts and their energy.
They're unbothered.
Yeah, very
And I
true.
feed off of that. Like, if you ain't tripping, like, really, God told us not to have the spirit of fear, so why am I tripping?
Yeah.
That's all. Anyways.
I guess it's your turn again, Toya.
All right. That's a big one. Let me scroll to a smaller little strip.
Yeah.
Those look handwritten. I just pulled a handwritten.
Oh, I think
buddy.
that's it.
Okay. It's not so bad.
Okay.
Has getting on dating apps making dating easier or harder? Has getting on dating apps made dating easier or harder? Dating apps.
I think it's making a connection easier, but dating is, I mean, it's still the same. Like, yeah, I mean, whether online, in person, the games, you know what I'm saying, they all the same. I done been on the Tinders, the Black. I'm like, yeah, it ain't no different. You make a connection, but
It doesn't last.
Yeah, it's like
temporary.
yeah.
It's like, okay, we
what you
went out to
doing? Well,
eat.
what you doing?
Like,
like
I'm doing the same
thing.
thing.
Last time, like,
are we gonna move forward or not?
okay, like,
Honestly, I'm personally bored with dating.
like, yo, it's
I'm bored.
like, man, over
Why
it.
are you bored?
Nothing intrigues me. I'm bored.
I'm not dating, so I haven't dated in like 11 years.
I'm good right now, so I'm just,
You know? Yeah.
but I was over the dating too. Like,
Yeah.
it's just, I'm like, yo, but
I'm bored. It doesn't go anywhere. I'm bored.
yeah.
What's
I
new?
think
Show me
dating
something
apps
new.
made it more convenient to access people.
And you can be whoever you want on a date.
Exactly.
Very true.
I mean, that's just social media. You can be whoever you
Yo.
want.
Talk about
Like you said, you know, we
catfish,
wake up we're talking about we
hatfish,
happy. I mean, that's the biggest
dickfish.
fish.
And on that, we will be right back for some more His and Hers podcast.
Poet for the people, illuminating the emotions of those who know what suffering from an unjust system feels like. Everyone doesn't have the opportunity to hold a crowd by the ears, so for us to take on that role with our God-given craft, it's only right. Are you a poet for the people? A destiny meant not for the weak. We too have suffered trials and tribulations, experienced and rebuilding what was once torn down with the words that we speak.
No Limit Cleaning, Your dirt is our business. Commercial cleaning. We educate people on compliance to get through the COVID crisis. Call us at 502-299-0714. No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Again, that's 502-299-0714. Want your brand or business featured on The Plug? Advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. Again, advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. We got the eyes that are looking for you.
Changing Image Barbershop is your best choice for your family haircuts. Just off of Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center. Changing Image Barbershop has lots of parking and plenty of seats inside with a great family environment where every customer is treated professionally and like family. They specialized in the newest styles and cuts. Changing Image is the best barbershop in the Ville. They now have a braider and over 15 barbers available to you. Call them at 502-907-0010 or visit them at 2251 Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center.
Positive vibes from me to you. I am LaToya with the Toy Box. Join me bi-weekly on the Plug Network Online. That's Monday nights at 7 p.m. ready to do your work. Imagine a world happy, healthy, and healed because you showed up for you. So stay plugged in.
It's his and hers. Let's jump in.
Ebony, I think it's your turn.
Oh shit. Here we go.
She's trying to do some sneaky stuff.
I try to look at some of the words.
Do you want to be friends with your mate?
Mhm.
Well, ain't that like common sense?
Mhm.
Or I guess it should be.
Mhm.
That's a good question. I guess.
Lovers and friends.
Yeah.
Can we be lovers and friends?
Yeah.
I think
That's
that
my song.
friendship should be the basis of, but I think that it also has to be defined because if you weren't a person who grew up with friends or what society's idea of friends would be, like you had acquaintances, like you never let anybody in close enough to be called a friend.
Yeah.
That may be something that keeps you from having that within the relationship in the way that it might say friends relationship. But if we were to define what friendship looked like for me, friends look like this. What they look like for you, you know, well, when it comes to my friends, all right, cool. And we wanted to craft that. Well, that's a whole nother story. So, yeah.
I mean, yeah. To me, that's common sense. I mean, well, like you said, friendship should be the foundation of any good relationship. I mean, if you're gonna make it last, I'm like,
But do you go into it thinking that we're just going to be friends? Or
So do you tell friends you can tell your innermost, deepest thoughts? Do you, when you are in a relationships, when you're into a relationship or getting to know people, do you really tell them everything that you've been through, everything you've done? Like my friends know more about me than most people do.
I think that as a relationship evolves, then those kind of walls can be broken down so that you can be able to be vulnerable in that way. I mean, if you can't be vulnerable with your partner when it comes to certain things, again, like we were talking about on the break, you know, when you talk about your trauma, you're talking about pain, you're talking about healing, all of that kind of stuff, your partner is by your side every day.
Very true.
For as long as you all are in that relationship together. So if I can't be vulnerable with you and speak on something that's been hurting me or paining me, or even triggers that you present from my childhood, because I've been doing my work, then who would I do that with?
Well, I'm not saying so, maybe not so seriously. Like, you know, Ebony knows things about me that other people don't know about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, your girlfriends, they know different things about you.
Well, I think that would be
you
more
have a
so
relationship,
venting.
though.
You know what I'm saying? We vent to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, if, you know what I'm saying, situations come up, you know what I'm saying, even in our, you know what I'm saying, like relationships or family or whatever, be like, girl, what's going on? girl, let me tell you. Like, you know what I'm saying? We vent. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't really, I guess, you're not always going to want to vent to your man because sometimes it be about your man.
Right.
Like,
Right.
I can't vent to you about you because you're going to take it the wrong way.
Right.
We're gonna have a heated discussion. And it doesn't need to go that far.
Yeah, and sometimes
and
I just want to vent. I don't want it solved. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just I need to get it off my chest.
'Cause men do
Not
try to fall
necessarily
when
to
you start.
you to make it a bigger thing, but sometimes I'll be like, okay, I just need to.
Let you hear me.
Yeah, I just needed to speak it out loud.
Because
And-
men's nature is to solve our problems.
yeah.
Like, that's
So
what
you know
they're-
what I'm saying?
Sometimes I just want
And
you to
sometimes
listen.
sometimes it's not a major issue.
That's why you
Like,
get
you
a
know.
therapist. You talk to your therapist like your best friend.
Yeah.
Girl, guess what happened at work today? That's what I do anyways. I gossip in there. I don't gossip. Like, I try not to gossip outside of that, but I'm like, this is a safe environment. Let me gossip.
Got you. But I mean, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. But yeah, I think you should be able to, like you said, be vulnerable with your mate on, you know what I'm saying, certain stuff. And then certain stuff is just not that big. That you, like you said, yeah.
Okay.
Your turn. Shake, shake.
I think it's your turn. Ashley.
Dig. Oh, right from the top.
Take a
I
toy.
think that might be the one.
Yes, it ain't. What's up, Ashley?
75% of American women have not had an orgasm. Oh, who the hell did?
What's the question? Was that just a statement? Or y'all just tell us a fact?
What are they? Huh? Is it supposed to be a
75%
question?
I guess what do we think about that?
American
What do we think about it?
women
I don't
have
know,
not
but I
had.
have.
First of all, that says organism.
It really does. What are we supposed to say?
Maybe that's why.
Maybe that's why you ain't had one.
That's why. Okay, so is it asking us
I don't know. Anyway.
What do you think about it?
why,
What do we
like,
think about it, or
why
why?
is it such a large number? 75% of women haven't had an orgasm. So let's just assume that's what it's asking us. Why? Why do we believe 75% of American women, so it doesn't matter their culture, nationality, etc., have not had an orgasm?
But okay, so are we talking about like because to me, coming and the orgasm are two different things.
Right. I think they talking about the beyond.
Like the beyond.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think
so they
that's
come, they just haven't had an orgasm.
Right,
They haven't had a big old.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think that's has a lot to do with sex being so like superficial now too. Because I mean, to have an orgasm, you have to have a connection.
Yes.
Like you know what I'm saying?
mental
It has to be a mental
I
and
want
an
you to stare me
emotional.
deep in my eyes and
Exactly.
pull my hair from the back
Like
while you do it.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
So.
On the back.
Yeah, and then I think you also have to be very like comfortable with your partner to, you know what I'm saying, allow yourself to be vulnerable and to
Feel safe.
and to
Yes.
go there. And I think a lot of women
I'm not
don't feel
feeling
safe. Yeah,
No.
a lot of women don't feel safe
Yeah.
enough to let themselves go, to be able to, yeah. So they come, but they don't have an orgasm. But yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I have. Next.
We're talking about the 75%.
She said I don't give a damn about them. What about me, damn it?
Help them out. Okay, wait. Since you have, go ahead and help them out. Give them a couple of tips.
I can't help them out. I'm sorry. You
What
better find a right-
what may be
You better-
something they
you
need
better
to
clear your
do?
They
mental.
gonna have to emotionally
Yeah,
connect.
you're gonna have to clear your
Yeah.
mental and just let go.
Let go.
Let it go. Fuck everything else. Don't worry about the bill that's due. Don't worry about them dishes. Get yours.
Don't worry about them.
Now they need to do them dishes so they can let
So
go.
they can get
'Cause
some.
obviously, they man ain't dependable. No.
Wash some dishes,
Okay.
get some,
Get you a dependable good one. Look.
I think that what that question involves is when you think about the workforce and you think about the stressors of life and the pressures of life and how much a woman puts on her shoulder and on her plate and not having somebody dependable, to be able to let go means I got to pretend none of that
It's
You gotta
even
be
in
able
my
to
life,
submit- but
yeah.
so
Right?
you got to be able to be submissive.
So I
to
got to
them.
be able to ignore that I'm the CEO of a company. I have this many employees. I have a schedule to keep. I have a whole book about my kids, their schedule, track, cross country, soccer. So you're pulled in all of these different directions. So when you say 75% of women didn't, I feel like, well, one of the reasons why they may not is because they're not even provided opportunity to. You so busy with everything else.
They need dates.
like
They need
everything.
date night. They need
Yeah,
date
For
night.
real time.
Yeah, they need to be treated like a woman. Like they need to get sexy, shave your legs, get a fresh wax, get your makeup, get your face beat, get your hair did, like do it all the way up,
Yeah.
and just let them be and be submissive to that person, and let them like enjoy that time, enjoy that day.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the key to happiness for me, is to be able to be in the moment. So just be in that moment and enjoy that person. Because these kids are going to leave. My son left my ass. Left my ass. And now I'm just like sitting on the couch twiddling my thumbs because, you know, there's no more AAU basketball. But, you know, I'm not lonely, you know, so I have friends.
I'm like, okay, in therapy.
Okay, well, Ashley, tell us how you really feel.
I'm twiddling my thumbs. It's okay, you left me. I got friends. What did I say? Whole body posture.
This is real life.
But I'm okay.
This is real life. Y'all better enjoy y'all's partner now, because y'all's
Yeah.
kids are going to grow up and have their own family.
Lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very true.
But not
Enjoy
only
your
that,
partner.
you're not guaranteed tomorrow, next week, next year,
That
next
too.
month.
No.
Especially with COVID. I think that's one of the things that people are not really grasping the concept of. Like, you just never know
Yeah.
when it'll be your last moment.
Man.
Very true.
So when you think about all the conversation we've had today, really, I think coming together and loving on each other and learning how to love one another matters. So that's my take.
Yeah.
I agree. Ride this mother till the wheels fall off.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
We too have suffered trials and tribulations, experienced in rebuilding what was once torn down with the words that we speak.
No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Commercial cleaning. We educate people on compliance to get through the COVID crisis. Call us at 502-299-0714. No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Again, that's 502-299-0714. Want your brand or business featured on The Plug? Advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. Again, advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. We got the eyes that are looking for you.
Changing Image Barbershop is your best choice for your family haircuts. Just off of Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center. Changing Image Barbershop has lots of parking and plenty of seats inside with a great family environment where every customer is treated professionally and like family. They specialize in the newest styles and cuts. Changing Image is the best barbershop in the Ville. They now have a braider and over 15 barbers available to you. Call them at 502-907-0010 or visit them at 2251 Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center.
Positive vibes from me to you. I am LaToya with the Toy Box. Join me bi-weekly on the Plug Network Online. That's Monday nights at 7 p.m. ready to do your work. Imagine a world happy, healthy, and healed because you showed up for you. So stay plugged in.
It's his and hers. Let's jump in.
We back.
We're back. Okay.
Bye, baby.
Live.
It's my turn. Okay.
My turn.
Does every woman have a crown, and why?
Let's have
Say
a.
that away.
Does every woman have a crown, and why?
No.
I just had a meeting.
Girl, they always be saying, I need to adjust my crown. Does everybody have one?
Nah, all these hoes is not wearing no crown. No, I'm just-
Everybody got one. It's just a few I want to knock off.
Look.
Everybody got one. It's a few I want to knock off.
Shit.
I don't think everybody got one, Toya.
No, not everybody.
Everybody ain't got one.
At least not everybody carry themselves like they
Toya ain't
got
gonna give it to
one.
everybody. Even the,
I'm like,
the hoes with different
well, maybe they
attitudes.
carrying theirs in their purse. Look, maybe they crown is in their purse.
We are a royal people.
We are.
Royal.
We are a royal people. The crown is perfect, yet we the people are not. And if you're not doing your work, then it's hard to see your crown. It really is.
Yeah.
You have an attitude problem. I don't care what you say, when you say, how you say it is what it is. You can't tell me what. Okay, so your crown must be in your purse because obviously you don't understand what it means to carry your crown. But that's what it needs to be more about nowadays.
Yeah.
It's really having those kind of conversations because we operate off of assumption. We've really become a society where assumptions reign really big, and we automatically assume that just because what we see is what we get. But in all actuality, it could very well just be a product of what this person has lived through. So when a person is living a life that is a little bit more looser than what you would live, you know, nowadays, my question, especially in the field that I'm in, my question is, well, what happened to you?
Yeah.
Like, what happened in your life to cause you to go down this path or to make you feel like the choices you're making is appropriate, to have this attitude about whatever it is that you're doing? So if you're not trying to ask questions to go deeper in relations to a person's behavior, then maybe the quality of your vision isn't crown seeking anyway. So sometimes we knock the crowns off because of our judgment and our assumptions, yet we really need to start helping each other find the beauty of the crown. Like, that crown's right there. It's glowing, it's shining, it's perfect. There's just some things that you've experienced in life that has led you down a path that has caused some marks on your CD to cause you to be on replay in an area or in a way that's unfavorable to the perfection of the crown on your head.
I think
I
that's
like
certain
that.
people. I like it too, but I think that's certain people's gift/ministry. That ain't everybody's gift/ministry.
No,
I ain't got the patience.
that's number one.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got the patience. Like, okay, you and your non-existent crown can give me 50 feet. Like, that's me. Like, if you disturbing the peace over here, ma'am, please just
Move.
okay. Like, I'm going to go this way. You go this way.
And we
So-
keep it peaceful. And what's wrong with being peaceful?
Nothing.
We don't have to be.
like.
We can agree to
Friends.
disagree.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
You take a deep breath, you go your way, I go mine.
I'm
Keep moving
like-
out your
And
mouth.
that's okay.
Yeah.
That is quite all
I'm
right.
like, yeah.
Everybody don't have a crown.
I think everybody does.
Girl.
And I think, you know, when you do see Sis
See-
Crooked, you know, you do, hey, you know, what's going, like she said, what's going on? Are you okay? Be compassionate about it.
Yeah. It depends
What's
on the
wrong with being,
circumstance.
but why is it so hard for us, like, why is it so hard for us to understand other people's walk of life? Like, what you ate didn't make me shit at all. At all, not one bit.
But some people don't even want a crown, though. Are you going to give
That
people
too.
stuff that they don't even want? Like, if I want to be a hoe and I want to be a hoe, let me be a
Yeah.
hoe, damn it, I don't want no
Well,
crown.
there's some hoes with some crowns though.
Do you understand?
You know what I'm
we
saying?
try to give people things that they don't even want. I think that's one of our problems, too.
Yeah, I don't think, you know what I'm saying, being a hoe negates you having a crown. Like,
Girl, it was a figure.
oh, okay. Like,
I really didn't think about it like that.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. I'm just, in my head, when I think, you know what I'm saying, like a crown, like, you know what I'm saying, there's some that, you know what I'm saying, some people who are just, you know what I'm saying, that's their life. Like, they just very, you know what I'm saying, sexual and, you know what I'm saying, but they also have a free spirit, but they also have a very spiritual component, you know what I'm saying, to their lifestyle as well. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, kind of like your, you know what I'm saying, like, I guess kind of, I would think in my head, I would be like, kind of like your Erykah Badu's. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's very free spirited in her sexuality and,
But that doesn't mean
fluted,
that
but
that person is
but
out
I
there.
still would think she, you know what I'm saying? People still see her as, you know what I'm saying, a queen, crown
Yeah.
worthy, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. But so,
Yeah, but I
To
still
each his
say
own.
everybody really don't want a crown, y'all.
no, I didn't say
They
everybody
don't.
wanted a crown.
I don't know
I'm
if it
just
was
saying,
asking if everybody wanted one. I think
No,
people
they
don't
They
want
said
it.
everybody,
I
does
think
everybody
you-
have a
you do.
crown?
does everybody have one?
I
It's not
think
that,
we
but where
should
is it
start
at?
clapping for each
I
other.
think everybody
Like,
has the ability
give
to,
credit
you know,
Yeah.
where credit is due.
Absolutely.
Sis, I see you doing well here. Congrats.
yeah.
You know what I mean? What's wrong with me saying that? Like I said, what's wrong with saying, like, you okay? Like, let's talk through this. Let's work through this. Like I said, I'm very open to therapy. Because like you said, you never know what someone's walk of life has been.
No,
Correct.
Very true.
And we have to take that into accountability.
have to.
We have to.
Have to.
Because that person may, shit happens.
So on
We
the
forget-
flip side, do y'all
Forget
think
who
every
we
man
are,
is a
forget who
king?
we're supposed to be coming.
Could they have?
I think it's the same thing.
Do you really?
Yeah,
But do we
it's-
really think like that? Like, let's be realistic about our
is
thoughts.
tough. That is something that is really tough, and I believe that is something that where discernment comes in at.
I think everybody has the possibility to, you know what I'm saying, has the,
But you have to use
yeah,
discernment.
definitely.
Yeah, discernment is going to weed out all of that.
Because in reality, when we look at the black woman and the black man, there's always two different things that we approach about the way that they are. Like even with a woman, I know that one of the his and her shows with the men, one of their questions were like, if a woman goes out and gets resources, they give her a pat on the back. If a man does the same thing, he's a bum. You know, we really
It's a double standard.
yeah, it's the double standard, and those are things that we really need to look at.
But as far as king and queens, I think we should both be able, especially if they're my partner, tell me where I'm slipping, fix it, and I'm
They my partner, they automatically
Yeah,
a king.
yeah,
Like,
right,
but,
yeah.
like, you rocking with a queen.
but I need you.
They know.
But I need you to correct it behind closed
Got you.
doors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah,
I don't want
definitely.
you to have me out here looking stupid.
definitely.
Don't have me looking stupid. I get pissed when you have me looking stupid. Because now I'm like, yo, disrespectful.
Yeah.
Whatever fire you send my way, that fire can be sent your way.
Yeah,
Whose turn is
but
it?
I'm a reflection of you. You are a reflection of me.
Yeah, we agree.
Help me, help you, help me.
Yeah.
And all of that has to be taught. And I stand behind you 100% in relations to therapy. Even if you don't believe you need it, even if you don't think that you should, go.
Yes.
If you've been through anything in your life, because even for you to even be considered a king or queen, you have to even acknowledge the bad of you, the ugly of you, the things you've been through.
Yeah.
Like, at some point, we got to be like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Forgive yourself of the past so that you can move forward and have a future.
Very true.
Because that's really what it is. To be a king or queen, to really be a king means you got to be able to seek wise counsel.
Yeah.
Some of us out here getting foolish opinions and calling ourselves kings and queens. And we need to sit down because not everybody's qualified to give advice in the area at which you're asking their opinion of.
Very
So when we talk about the crown, again, the crown is perfect. It was given to us. It is perfect in every way. It is we who lost our way, and it is we who started doing what we wanted to do and how we wanted to and living as we wanted to. Some of it was given to us, we already know.
Yeah.
But in relations to finding our way home or finding our way back to the crown and living at the standard at which has always been there, but not necessarily in our face or in our lives as it should have been. Now we need to start doing that work.
Yeah.
So does everybody have the crown? In my eyes, you have it
You just
until
gotta
you
find
prove
it.
otherwise, right? And if you're not going to do your work in order for people to see your crown, like, I know you have one. Not because you told me, not because you out here taking pictures like this is what no, because of your walk, how you talk, how you present yourself, how you allow, and I've known you for years, but just how you enter spaces and you allow your light to shine in a way that respects others, even if you disagree with them. So when you speak of being a queen or a king, if you have to disrespect somebody to get your point across,
It's-
then baby, you still need to find your crown.
Right.
It's
Right.
there.
Yeah.
You can't see it, and we can't see it.
Yeah.
But I need to see that. Again,
Yeah.
it's not self-promotion.
Yeah.
I'm not promoting myself. You see it
Mm-hmm.
based off of how I live
Yeah.
and how
How
I
I
talk.
walk.
Very true.
Everything that I'm doing. So when
Yeah.
we talk about that crown, you know, it ain't about fixing the crown, no, because now I'm taking it outside of myself. I don't like hearing that. Fix your crown. No, fix you. Fix you. Go to therapy. All right, here we go.
Man.
We only got about a minute or so left, you all. Real quick. At what age should a woman get married?
At any, well,
Whenever she
one,
ready.
well, yeah, whenever
I mean,
she
whenever
ready.
she asks, and then she ready.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw this right
She got
here.
to, honey. She got to ask first, or she got to be, you know,
Ask,
she got to
yeah,
be
but-
proposed to first, and then she got to decide if she ready to be married.
All right, so at
But,
what age? What age? Do you believe there's an age? Yes or no?
No.
No? At
I
what
mean,
age?
okay.
No.
Me
Okay.
personally,
So-
shit.
Girl, you got less than a minute.
You got like 30 seconds.
I ain't had time.
Oh, look at that. I got that. Okay.
It's, I don't know. Every age is a good age. When you feel like you solid and ready to get married, go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
As
I
long as you're
know some
mature enough
people
to
who
work
got
on it.
married when
Yeah.
they was young, and they've been married like 30, 40 years, and
I got
That
married when I
worked.
was young.
yeah, that worked for him. You know, it worked.
Yeah, I have family that's been married.
I
since
got
they
married
were-
when I was young.
I did too. I did
See,
too.
I mean, and some people it works for, some people
I'm
it
not
don't.
married.
It didn't
Right.
work for me.
Yeah.
It didn't
round two
work.
Should be better.
Yes, girl, my round two.
should be better.
Yeah, but I'm just
It's something
Round two
magical.
gonna be my final.
better be magical.
I don't know if there's an age requirement or I don't think there's really an age for getting married. I really do think there's a maturity level to it because you have to have an understanding of what marriage is and what it's going to require of you above just being a boyfriend and girlfriend.
That's why I believe in boyfriend and girlfriend. You ain't my boyfriend. What is a boyfriend? What is a boyfriend, y'all?
Yeah.
Please tell me what the hell is a boyfriend?
Why you don't believe in it though?
What is a boyfriend?
So what do you
A
call
partner,
it?
what do you call? I mean,
What is a boyfriend?
What else would it
It's
be
still- it's a
called?
What would it
partner.
be for
Because
you?
they always say you single until you married, right? So what the hell is a boyfriend, right? I guess it's just somebody
a
that
step
you date.
above single. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like
Okay.
a step
But
above
I think
single,
that
below fiance.
Let's draw a map of it. The hierarchy of it. Okay, single.
But what is a boyfriend though? Tell me what is a boyfriend? Somebody that takes you out on dates and you know.
Yeah, that you dating,
Oh.
that you have talked to about exclusivity. I mean, because you can date and y'all not be in a relationship.
Right.
So, but I just think it's weird at this age to call it. But I mean, I
That-
don't know
that's
what
why I
else.
said, like,
I
what
don't
is
know
a
what else to
boyfriend?
call
That's
it
like,
though.
over,
Because
like-
I mean, you say partner, then sometimes people assume that you know what I'm saying, in the LGBT, you know,
Yeah,
like,
and then
I
you
don't know.
friend, like
Friend. My mom would be like, little friend.
what
Is that
the
your little
hell?
friend?
That's why I just be like, I don't even know. Like, I'm not even gonna I'm not going to accept that term or that.
So then how do you
label.
introduce them to people?
It's such and such because like don't let me put no labels on shit. Don't let me put labels on stuff. Don't. Don't.
So no to the age.
There's no age limit.
But when you're ready,
When you're ready, you're ready. When you know, you know. And when you know, you better hurry up and do it.
but what if you
Why
don't
you got
know?
her and do it?
What if you don't know though?
What if you don't know?
Yeah, why do you have to
What-
hurry up and do it?
Yeah,
No, look.
because we're talking about her. No. I've been waiting for a wedding for years.
Why you gotta try to put my business out on the Plug Network?
The source could change.
But go ahead and when you know you want to be one with somebody, then shoot, go ahead
Yeah.
and be one.
But
Like
what
why
if
wait? But why wait? You
fear
know?
versus faith? And
Okay.
I'm just gonna say that again, when you address people's traumas, that's why therapy is so important. When you address your traumas, if you have abandonment issues, if you have emotional attachment disorder, if you have anything in relations to your parents, your dad wasn't home, your dad left you, so naturally within you, something within you is going to be afraid of love up close.
Yeah.
So what if you don't know? Like
Damn,
you
see, I
know,
got
but you
therapy
don't know.
sessions.
I'm not in
I'm gonna need you to say it.
You know what? We
Look,
gotta
we
wrap
over
up.
time.
Yeah, we are, but it's a
yeah.
good one. Yes, it was a good one.
It was.
It was
Stay out
good.
of my therapy sessions, though. Damn it.
I like to read. I'm big on mental health.
So
I wasn't at first, because of my own programming, but I do believe in it because of my own issue that I had to deal with losing my sister. I couldn't figure it out by myself. Make life make sense again, so I had to go to therapy.
I think that next week is going to be the men and the women together, so that's going to be exciting. I guess we'll see you guys next week, same time.
We too have suffered trials and tribulations, experienced in rebuilding what was once torn down with the words that we speak.
No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Commercial cleaning. We educate people on compliance to get through the COVID crisis. Call us at 502-299-0714. No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Again, that's 502-299-0714. Want your brand or business featured on The Plug? Advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. Again, advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. We got the eyes that are looking for you.
Changing Image Barbershop is your best choice for your family haircuts. Just off of Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center. Changing Image Barbershop has lots of parking and plenty of seats inside with a great family environment where every customer is treated professionally and like family. They specialized in the newest styles and cuts. Changing Image is the best barbershop in the Ville. They now have a braider and over 15 barbers available to you. Call them at 502-907-0010 or visit them at 2251 Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center.
Positive vibes from me to you. I am LaToya with the Toy Box. Join me bi-weekly on the Plug Network Online. That's Monday nights at 7 p.m. ready to do your work. Imagine a world happy, healthy, and healed because you showed up for you. So stay plugged in.